just the fact that you've been captained by MS Dhoni is a dream for every single guy in India.
I do realize that.
In some form. Like, I know people who want to do business with MS Dhoni who'd literally give half of the startup to him just for the sake of him mentoring them. That's how much MS is like respected.
Correct.
What's it actually like being literally mentored by him, dude?
I've realized much later, once that he's retired and like now he's not part of the dressing room, you realize the presence of that man and the greatness that was part of him. And like you said, I know that it's probably every cricket lover's dream to be in that dressing room and like be captained by MS Dhoni. And he's very simple in his approach. What you see is what you get. And even on the field, like, you know, he is very calm. It's not that he's just being that way. Even off the field, he's really calm, very balanced in everything that he does. Like I said, he has ways of building a relationship with each person. Like the bond that he creates, he has his own way. And he will know what's happening with each individual, like personally and like in his game or what he's thinking. He knows everything about everybody, and that's what I think made him such a good leader. Like he knew how to get the best out of each person. Okay. Also because he knew so much about each person.
Who was he as a guy? Like beyond the captaincy?
Yeah.
What do you think in his character made him, other than the calm nature and good people skills? And the one thing I've learned through these episodes is he was very intuitive. That he knew moments before they happened.
Yeah.
Was there anything else, according to you?
People forget how skilled he was. He was like extremely skilled player as well. And had a great understanding of the game and how it's going to play out. Like you said, he was one step ahead all the time. And also, I think he said this to me also a lot of times, that like a lot of people say this, right? Trust your gut as a captain. And that's something he did, like as a leader or as a person in general. I think the first thought that you get, we always sometimes question it, right? He never questioned it. If he thought that, if he had like a gut feel about a certain thing or certain change that he had to make, he would never try to question it or second guess it. He did it, whether it went well or didn't go well. And think that's what helped him in a lot of ways. Like that's why he was also like very unorthodox in a lot of ways. People didn't understand a lot of things, but it was his gut feel and he trusted it. And over time, that's why I think he's gotten results. He never second guessed anything that he did or his decisions. He felt it, he did it. And you said, intuitive. And
What's the current dressing room mahal like? Like, what's the environment? Like, tell the fans something about the dressing room.
Dressing room is chilled, bro. It's always, more or less, more often than not, we're all like quite relaxed. There's music playing in the dressing room. We make sure that there's loud music playing in the dressing room, because we know the minute we step out of that dressing room, the pressure hits you. When you hear the noise of people, it hits you. And you know, once you cross that boundary line, you'll start facing pressure. So at least here we want to stay as relaxed as we can and just feel normal and not make the game everything.
As is the case with a lot of bros, is there a lot of shit talking?
Of course, there's always like I said, we try and make sure that we create an atmosphere in the dressing room which feels like 15 bros are just chilling, right? Like shit talking, loud music, people are eating, people are getting massages or warming up. All of that happens together, and like, just imagine like 5-10 of you guys just sitting and just
talking
chilling.
shit. To get your head off the...
get off the game. There are a few guys who are still... captain is obviously going and speaking individually. He'll have certain strategies. He'll go and... captain will come and tell you that, okay, Ranveer, I want you to do this. And, this is a strategy for you. And this is what your role is. And he will do that. He will be in a certain this thing. You still try and go and, make sure you talk to the captain and comfort him and make sure that he also is in a position where he's also thinking about his game because
Damn, that's a player's role. Like, you have to also take care of your captain.
Of course. I mean, captain takes care of you. So why don't, I mean, it's the responsibility of the other 10 guys and the 4 or 5 substitutes, the coaches, the support staff to always look after your captain as well, because you know he's going to look after you in the middle. So it's, yeah, you try and do that, or create that atmosphere in the dressing room. And it's just really, for now, I think it's a lot of fun. It's very calm, and we're also a team right now where, you know, we're working hard. We're doing everything that we can, ticking every box, but also trying to enjoy that process and not really take too much pressure and not be too attached to the results. Like I said, when you're a youngster, you don't know, if you've not been to a certain place, you don't know what the conditions are. So that's the senior player's role or his responsibility to share what he learned on his previous trips with the other guys. And so just those talk. There's cricket, there's shit talking, there's music, there's all of it. There's everything happening.
Okay.